Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, a hotel AI expert with years of experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am so glad to welcome all you Europe Hotel School students to this online learning journey. We're here to support your professional growth in this amazing industry. This program is designed specifically for you, the future leaders seeking highly practical, real-world knowledge aligned with actual luxury hotel operations. So let's jump right into the absolute heartbeat of any property, the front desk command center.
You know, there's a fundamental truth in high-end lodging. If a guest doesn't feel safe, the most expensive suite in the world completely loses its value. It's just that simple. Here at the Europe Hotel School, we teach that security is the bedrock. The most basic promise a hotel makes to its guests isn't about pure luxury, it's not about fine dining, and it's definitely not just about a comfortable bed. It's safety. Safety is the absolute foundation that every other luxury service is built right on top of.
All right, here's our roadmap for this explainer. We've got 5 key modules. 1. Security, foundation of luxury. 2. Managing health and safety. 3. Front desk security functions. 4. Handling emergency procedures. And finally, 5. Digital privacy and synergy.
Okay, let's dive straight into Module 1, Security, Foundation of Luxury.
We use the term command center for a very specific reason. Think about it. At 3 a.m., when the rest of the world is fast asleep, the front desk is wide awake. It's staffed 24 hours a day, acting as the primary filter for security and literally the first responder in any crisis. You guys are the nerve center of the entire building.
Moving right along to Module 2, Managing Health and Safety.
So, a front office manager's job goes way beyond just checking guests in and out. You're actually responsible for the physical environment. This means making absolutely sure emergency exits are totally clear of obstructions and verifying that safety signage is highly visible and well illuminated. It's on you to maintain fully stocked first aid kits, and you've got to guarantee that at least one person on every single shift has CPR or basic life support training. Plus, in today's world, health safety demands strict coordination with housekeeping and engineering to keep public areas perfectly sanitized and hygienic. That's how you protect against illness and uphold the hotel's reputation for excellence.
Now for Module 3, Front Desk Security Functions. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Our strict identification protocol stops unauthorized access dead in its tracks, right at check-in. It's a really precise 3-step procedure. Step 1, verify the guest's ID against their reservation. Step 2, only issue those room keys once that identity is absolutely verified. And Step 3, this one is incredibly crucial for discretion and safety. Never ever speak room numbers out loud. Honestly, an overheard room number is a compromised room. But your responsibilities definitely don't stop at the desk. You're going to use what we call behavioral observation. You are the eyes of the hotel, actively trying to spot that person loitering without a room key or just acting a bit off. And hey, managing the lost and found is serious business too. It isn't just about handing back a forgotten phone charger. If a guest leaves behind a Rolex or a passport, securing that requires a strict, documented chain of custody to make sure items are returned through a highly verifiable process.
Shifting gears to Module 4, Handling Emergency Procedures.
Look, whether it's a fire, a sudden power failure, or a medical crisis, the entire hotel is going to look to you for leadership. Every single staff member needs to know the emergency response plan inside and out. For example, during a fire evacuation, your immediate go-to action is printing the guest in-house list so you can account for every single person at the assembly point. Or in a medical emergency, you become this vital communications bridge between the guest who needs help and the external emergency services.
And here's the thing about emergencies. Panic is incredibly contagious. The hallmark of a true professional team is calm execution. Because of this, the front office staff simply has to remain the voice of authority. You're expected to provide clear instructions, maintain total order, and project this unshakable, calm composure until the professional first responders actually arrive on the scene. Finally, let's wrap things up with Module 5, Digital Privacy and Synergy. Security today isn't just about putting a physical lock on a guest room door anymore. It's about protecting the guest's digital identity. You guys manage a massive amount of highly sensitive data. We're talking credit cards, home addresses, travel itineraries. Honestly, in the modern era, a digital data breach can do way more lasting damage to a guest's life than someone swiping their physical wallet.
To build this digital fortress, managers have got to enforce strict data privacy protocols. That means rigorous password protection and absolutely no sharing of employee logins, ever. Access to the property management system, or the PMS, has to be limited based on a person's specific role. And above all else, guest information demands absolute confidentiality. A guest's mere presence in the hotel, or their specific room number, is highly sensitive. You never share that with third parties without proper legal authorization.
Now, while the front office is the command center, handling those initial alerts, you're not out there acting alone. You've got to work in perfect synchronization with your dedicated security department. It's exactly this partnership between you as the initial filter and them as the dedicated response team that maintains a proactive state of readiness across the entire property.
So how do we actually achieve this synergy? Well, we use a specific operational toolkit. We're talking regular safety drills and a shared daily security logbook where literally every single incident is recorded. I mean, anything from a broken lock to a suspicious visitor hanging out in the lobby. On top of that, using dedicated radio channels and emergency codes lets the front office summon backup instantly and discreetly. You want to get help fast without causing any unnecessary alarm to the guests who are just trying to enjoy their stay.
As we wrap up this explainer for the Europe Hotel School, I want you to think about this final point. A well-trained, highly coordinated team doesn't just manage a hotel. During a crisis, they literally save lives. Your professionalism, your calm under pressure, and your strict adherence to these protocols are what protect everyone under your roof. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you ready to command the front desk? Thank you so much for joining me on this online learning journey.